Hi, this is Brandy Devoid here on the Black 44 show, and today I am inspired by this Brazilian tarantula that I'm drawing. This is another time-lapse drawing, and I have another song off of my album Strange Cuisine, and it's called Brazil. That's what you hear in the background here. What I wanted to talk about is sort of what you call how to approach realism. Well, first of all, I like to have a very good, large, high quality, decent resolution picture of what I'm trying to draw. In this case, I found this photograph of this tarantula, lots of color, so I'm going to use all of it. If you happen to have pet tarantulas, you can take pictures. Then you can compose them in a certain way to make them look the way you want. You can even light them, but sometimes you have to, find and borrow and make it work. What I like to do is I like to trace it first with the tracing paper with a really, really fine tip pen, and I mix my ink like 50% with rubbing alcohol to make it flow through the pen tip easier, because what I find is the whole thing clogs up really easy, so I have to clean it, and that's a drag. So I make it flow a little bit more with some alcohol. And then after I've drawn every little possible detail that I possibly can see on the tracing paper, I'll do another second drawing on the bristle board. And when I do the shadow on the first one, I put a little dotted line signifying shadow. But on the second one, I draw it with a gray colored pencil because I want to blend away the line. And that's kind of a technique that I use to make it look a little more realistic. Then I go through the process of coloring it with my colored pencil. And you'll notice again here, this is like a sort of black on black drawing, but I've used some peach tones and some turquoise and some light blue underneath my black to give it a very iridescent kind of soft metallic look, and it's kind of nice. And then the end, I blend again with my Vaseline and my Q-tip, and I clean it around the edges with my eraser, and that's it. It's pretty simple. This takes a lot of practice. I would say, you just have to be super patient. Take your time, and don't get frustrated with the first time you do it. You probably want to do a couple of versions of the same thing to get it right. If you like the Black 44 show and you want to see it keep going on, you can contribute on my Patreon, patreon.com/BrandyDevoid. And you can also buy some merch at filmmaker55.rageon.com. Or if you'd like to buy some of my original art that you see drawn on this broadcast, connect with me on my Facebook under Brandy Devoid. Thank you, and see you next time.